Hey everyone, it's Saturday morning and I am having some huge ahas today that I wanted to share. I got really, I use the word triggered, and I'm learning not to use words like that because I'm becoming more aware of the language that we just naturally normally use for a lot of different situations in our lives that we're not even aware of. And I am becoming aware of this because of a group of leaders that I have the privilege of being part of for the last 6 weeks on Friday mornings. And I am being given the opportunity to share some new, I'm going to call it new, it's not really new, but it's a new way of thinking of leadership that is aware of the language we use. And it's more focused on love. It's more focused on courage, authenticity, service, truthfulness, love, and effectiveness. If you didn't catch it, that's an acronym, CASTLE. And those principles are going to be propelling me forward as I continue to enhance and upgrade my own leadership and communication, because I'm learning from that process on Friday mornings that my mission, my destiny, my calling is creating conscious community, however that can happen. And so sometimes, for me at least, when I'm going to use the word triggered, even though that's not the best word, but when I get triggered by something that really frustrates me and upsets me, it's my notification that there's an upgrade coming. And it's never easy and it's never fun to get that trigger, but I feel it in my body. I know exactly where it ends up. I don't like it. I try to suppress it. I try to put it back inside, and it needs to come out. And one thing that I'm becoming keenly aware of that I tried to ignore for a long time is the distinction in gender communication and gender leadership. This book is I'm going to say blowing my mind. Another term that is war. Why would I want to blow my mind? But that terminology, until I've come up with better, is this book, How Women Rise. And I've listened to it twice, and I am highlighting it right now as I go through the hard copy because there's so much in here for me. And as I understand it better for me, I will share it for all of us. Because I believe that if we don't identify the awarenesses that we didn't have before, we can't own anything going forward. I had no idea the things that were stopping me, the things that were keeping me stuck. And when this book, many books do this for me, but when this book identified some of the things that I struggle with and told me how and why, as soon as I know and can shine a light on it, I can do something about it. And that's what's become glaringly obvious to me now. Ladies who are listening to this, there is a place for us to have some conversations, even with our male counterparts and our friends who are doing the best they can for all of us. And if we don't know what we don't know, how can we possibly move forward? So what I'm learning about how women rise and why the way women have been conducting their leadership may not be the most effective because they've been following the role models, which for many of us have been men. It doesn't even occur that our awarenesses might be a little bit different. And I tell that to my male friends, and I say, these things I'm learning are just so mind altering. And they say, well, yeah. No, not yeah. I need to figure out a way to help you understand that this is a really big deal. And when it occurs to me that that isn't valued or appreciated, even in a conversation, that's where I get frustrated. And that's where I have to take a step back and go, what is this for me? And that's what I'm aware of today. And so in all of this, there is something that will come out the other side. And I think we're really, really close. And it will be a course, an online course that will be born in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to say that now as I'm recording this on the 25th of July, so that by the first part of September, we can have a community that is going to support us and give us tools so that we can develop new habits going forward so that we can be even more effective, especially in our leadership and communication. And I am really committed to this. So watch for more. And if you haven't already joined us on the Get Real Circle, this is a place where I'm practicing a lot of these things. And there's a very supportive community there that is having conversations with each other about subjects that matter in ways that are not divisive, that are more connected. And I'm watching these things happen. I'm watching the conversations. We're talking about hard things, but we're learning from each other. And that is really what dialogue's all about. So Get Real Circle. Please join us if this appeals to you at all. And I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks.